Hey y'all, it's for the neighborhood therapist. I hope y'all can hear me okay because I don't have my microphone right now, but I needed to hop on and make this video real quick before I forgot what I wanted to say. So Charlie Kirk, just headline news today. Charlie Kirk was unalived while speaking, I think, at a college in Utah. Charlie Kirk is a right-wing pundit and speaker and all those things. Here's what, 3 points. 1, you have to be very careful and mindful of what you say during your lifetime. Okay? That is not speaking to how people are reacting to his death. I'll get to that on the second point. That is speaking to how he himself conducted himself in words that came out of his mouth in life. Now, as recently as like a year or two ago, he outright said that gun deaths are going to happen. And unfortunately, it is worth it to keep the Second Amendment and not change the law or somehow try to fix the law in order to prevent more gun deaths. And ironically enough, he died today by a gun. Be careful what you say. Now, that also goes a little into point 2, how people are reacting to this news. Also being mindful of what you say, because how you conduct yourself in life and what you say and things you do play a major role in how people will react when something happens to you. I have always been a strong proponent, and I stand 10 toes down on it, that you do not get granted sainthood in death if you raised hell while you were living. Nobody has to grieve you. Nobody has to mourn you. Nobody has to feel sad. None of that. People can feel indifferent. People can be happy. People can be celebratory. Because some of y'all getting it twisted and getting mad saying, no, we should never celebrate anybody's death. But these same people who I'm hearing saying that certainly celebrated when Osama bin Laden was unalive, certainly celebrated when Saddam Hussein was unalive. Like, y'all real selective in who you feel like shouldn't be celebrated. But then you label people like Saddam and Osama bin Laden as evil, so it's okay. And I have told y'all numerous times that the Bible does align with asking for, praying for, and even celebrating the demise of evil. Now, I'm not saying Charlie Kirk was evil. I don't know him like that. Just because he was a right-wing person does not mean he was evil. But here's what. You can't get mad at people celebrating it. You just can't, especially women. This was the same man who said, your body, my choice. Like, there is no reason on earth for y'all to get mad at how anybody chooses to react to this, whether they be sad, happy, or indifferent. You don't get to tell people how to be. You don't get to control and police people's feelings, emotions, reactions. You just don't get to do that. Here's another ironic thing about things that you say. I guess that during the speech that he was giving today, his final words before being shot were gang violence. Not even sure what he was talking about. Don't even know what context that was in. But then he was shot by an older white man, I believe. Not to say older white men ain't part of gangs. There's gangs of all cultures, creeds, and all of that. But it's just ironic. It's just ironic. And honestly, all this is going to end up doing is being a major talking point for the right. Fanatical left has unalived Charlie. It's going to be like, this is going to be in a news cycle for a minute simply because of the politics of it. Everything gets politicized now. Like, y'all know that at this point. But neither here nor there. Look, somebody is gone. He had family, but so do all people. Like, I also don't get when people say that person has a family and you shouldn't be saying certain things because their family is grieving. Saddam Hussein had a family. Osama bin Laden had a family. Ted Bundy had a family. Jeffrey Dahmer had a family. Charles Manson had a family. Like, everybody got family. Everybody got family. Some of the most evil people have family who actually love them. But then some people, like those people, have family who don't want nothing to do with them because of who and how they are. I don't know if that's the case for Charlie Kirk, but neither here nor there. Look, my main point here is, 1, I do not believe in not speaking ill of the dead. If you lived an ill life, people can speak on you how they choose to. Oh, well, should have lived better. If you want people to speak well of you and mourn you and grieve you and speak highly of you in death, then you got to live a certain way for that to happen. Because here's what. Had this been somebody in the hood, quote unquote, or a rapper who glorified gang violence, who got unalived, one of the main things people would say was, well, gotta be careful. It's power in the tongue. Live by the sword, die by the sword. But it's him, so people supposed to be sad? No, you don't get to tell people to be sad. Nobody has to be sad. seriously. That's just what it is. Those who are sad, let them be sad. Those who are rejoicing, let them do that. Just stay in your little box or your little bubble of whatever you are feeling and leave it at that. There's no point arguing about it. It is going to be politicized, as I said. The right is about to make a whole circus of it, and he will probably be some type of martyr, which, okay, whatever. But that's what's going to happen, right? But I just want people to, one, see the hypocrisy in certain things that they say, given who or what the situation involves. And two, know that you can't police how anybody feels. And three, always be mindful of what you say, what you do, and how you live your life, because it dictates how people remember you. It dictates your legacy. And I'm sorry, everybody doesn't leave behind a fascinating, great legacy. That's it, and that's all. For some, he might have been wonderful. For many, he was not. So be mindful. All right, y'all. Have a beautiful, wonderful rest of y'all day, and I will holler at y'all later.